Hello everyone, welcome to this walkthrough video. Today I want to show you how to deploy a very simple agentic application that is using our Secure MCP Server. As you can see on the screen, this is a very simple UI, very straightforward chatbot. So let's take a look at the architecture. This web interface will communicate with an LLM-based agent. We are going to use Anthropic for now, but feel free to use any of the LLM agent that you prefer. FastAgent is supporting some of them. It also uses a Postgres database to store all the communication with the user. And most importantly, what I want to focus on is the Secure MCP servers. Those are the ones that are adding capabilities to your agent. I want to focus on three of them for now: fetch, sequential thinking, and memory. Feel free to use any of the Secure MCP server that you'd like to enhance your agent. I keep seeing Secure MCP server. Why is that? By default, MCP is coming with a very interesting way to standardize communication, but it doesn't have any security layer on top of it. At Acuity, we have packaged the topmost used MCP servers with our smart gateway called MiniBridge, and we are actually packaging it into Docker containers and a Helm chart so it's easier to deploy. As you can see in this table, when you use Secure MCP servers coming from Acuity, you have automatically the TLS support, you have the tool integration check, capabilities for visualization and tracing, isolation, and much more. Like for instance, you can create policies using Rego. I don't know if you know, it's based on OPA. Rego policies that will be able to give you the capabilities to create authorization control, secrets redaction, PII detections, and much more. If you're looking for a secure MCP server, you can go to mcp.acuity.ai. And here, for instance, I knew I would be looking for fetch. So I search for it. I can see it's already packaged. I can see that there is already the rating coming from Acuity. I can see the tags, so I can search for it later. And I can see the original MCP server was actually this one coming from PyPy in version 2025.4.7. If I can't find my MCP server here, I can just submit a request. If I'm happy with what I'm seeing, then I can just click on install and then follow the guide. Here I'm on Docker Hub, so I can get a lot of information about this dedicated MCP server. I know I want to install it on Docker today, but I could decide to install it in Kubernetes, for instance, and I have the Helm charts. Looking at Docker, it can come with a bunch of guardrails. I can have some additional environment variable that I want to set. You can go into details. For now, let's go back to my application and let's follow the installation and setup guides. I need to call on the repository, which I already have. I can see that I can deploy it on Kubernetes. Today, I want to focus on Docker. So let me click on it. And specifically today, I want to show you how an agent can communicate with the MCP server using TLS. Looking at the Docker composed .yaml here, you can see that my MCP server sequential thinking is actually getting two environment variables, which are actually the server certificates. Similarly, I have the same for the server memory, and I also have the MiniBridge environment variable for the server fetch. So everything is ready. I can go back here. I can get my Docker compose up command, and I'm going to run my application right now. There is a small warning here, is because this project has optionally this scope project ID to let the user authorize with Google or any other authentication sources. My UI is ready. I can talk to it. I can say hello. I should be getting a response back. And then I can basically ask this UI to list all the tools. I'm expecting the UI to basically, if everything is well configured, I'm expecting the UI to reply to me with fetch, sequential thinking, and the, what is missing? The memory. So my tools are well configured. My communication is going through HTTPS. Now I can basically use my MCP server and say, using fetch, for instance, can you find some information about acuity.ai? Here I'm basically using HTTPS, but you can go with a policy engine. I can say only certain people can access this tool, or even like certain people don't actually see certain tools at all. I can also have like some authorization policies saying if you're coming with a GWT token that has those claims, then you're not allowed to maybe use even this MCP server, for instance. What's happening here is the agent is actually understanding that it needs to use the fetch tool. It will go online, read about Activity.ai website, and respond to me. So here it is. This is a very basic demo. The goal was to show you a very simple approach of the agent communicating with MCP servers. There will be some additional videos where I will be able to show you the different capabilities that is being brought by those secure MCP servers.